Hi, my name's Alice from Alice with No Wonderland. This is my analysis on the song Eric by Mitski from her album Lush. Okay, this is actually kind of cute. I can get away with this. Okay. Eric is about being in a relationship where the way love is shown is through actions more sexual rather than romantic. So the first line is, "You like control, well, I do too."
You like control, well, I do too.
So it starts off by talking about control, which when talking about relationships is a very important aspect to being in a relationship, because you shouldn't have control over someone else, and vice versa. They shouldn't have control over you. And it seems like Mitski's talking about control as if the person she's with has control over both her and themselves. So the person she's dating has control over the entire relationship, and all Mitski wants is control over herself, not the other person, because that's how a relationship should be. But instead, the person she's dating has control over everything that goes on, every aspect of the relationship they have. Next line is, "Take off my clothes and watch me move."
Take off my clothes and watch me move.
Okay, in Brand New City, she did this exact same singing technique where she says, "Take off my clothes and watch me move." Now we're getting to the part where she's talking about how this relationship is leaning more towards a sexual relationship than a romantic one, which is a very common piece shown in media. A great example of this is Casual by Chapel Roan. That is a great example of Eric. That's just what I think about it. So the fact that she doesn't say I makes it seem like her partner, I'm just going to say Eric because it's literally called Eric, makes it seem like Eric is the one taking off her clothes. She doesn't have control or a choice in that. And then take off my clothes and watch me move. Whether it's an awe or anticipation for later, he's taking off her clothes and just watching. He's not doing anything. It's like he's just enjoying watching her move as if she's under his control, almost like a puppeteer. I hate that. That's so gross. Is, "You can come closer, I'll let you hurt me how you choose." Oh my god, this is insane.
You can come closer, I'll let you hurt me how you choose.
I love how eerie this song is. It is so gruesome. It talks about the fact that it again relates to the control, and it makes this relationship seem more sexual and more abusive, with "you can come closer," making it seem as though it's more intimate. And it would feel just intimate if it weren't for the "I'll let you hurt me how you choose," how you decide. You can have the pick of how you hurt me. In an already very upsetting fashion of pain, you get to choose. You can decide what you do to me. I don't even get to pick my own punishment. That's how this feels. And it feels as though Mitski is stuck in a relationship that is awful. And she's describing this relationship in such vivid lines and lyrics. And it does such a good job at revealing how poor a relationship they have between each other, her and Eric. The next lyric is, "Help me with the zipper on my skirt, it's stuck. As you kneel, I'll be watching you fix me."
Help me with the zipper on my skirt, it's stuck. As you kneel, I'll be watching you fix me.
The background noise does such a good job of having all these twists and turns, and it really relates to the emotions that one feels when stuck in an abusive relationship and stuck in being abused by someone, with a bunch of twists, especially in what is meant to be a loving relationship, with the idea that you love them, but it's an abusive relationship, which makes it so much more complicated. Part of me says that this is coming from his perspective, with the idea as he's convinced her that he's fixing her. by helping her with a simple task of undoing her skirt. The other thing is that, again, very intimate, but he's going down on his knees. That is so unnecessary when helping someone with their skirt. And he's going down on his knees to help her undo the zipper. And he has convinced her that him doing this and him helping her with such a simple task, but it's okay to ask for help, but he's convinced her that he's fixing her because he's helping her with her skirt, which is an insane thought. The next line is, this view of you of the top of your head makes me forgive you.
This view of you of the top of your head makes me forgive you.
The view of you of the top of your head, which is most likely while he's fixing her skirt, nothing else, it's again with the idea that he's fixing her, that there's something wrong with her that needs to be fixed by him, but it's also implying that he could ever fix her, like he could ever do something like that. But it's sad to see how she says that she forgives him so quickly, which often happens in abusive relationships. The person who is being the victim ends up forgiving the abuser or even blaming themselves for the abuse. Things along those lines happen a lot when being manipulated, which can be seen in this song. And it almost is like she's trying to find an excuse for what he's doing. Oh, he's not being weird. He's not being creepy. He's fixing her. Oh, he's not doing anything wrong. I forgive you. I forgive you for whatever you did, which also implies that he did something wrong, which is, he definitely did. He hurt her. This simple act of courtesy of unzipping her skirt is seen as helping. And so she forgives him. The next line is, but how long can we play this way?
But how long can we play this way?
What happens in a lot of Mitski songs is she uses certain lyrics to describe how long this has been going on for, and usually it's about a long-term issue, like an abusive relationship that could go on for months or years, and it's such a hard thing to get yourself out of as a victim. And for her to say how long makes it seem like it has been going on for months, it has been going on for maybe even years. Can we play at this game? She's getting sick and tired of this going on forever. That's what it feels like to her. It feels like it's been going on for so long and she's sick of it. And so now she's actually having to form her own opinions and ask questions. How long do I have to keep doing this until you find something you love? Because clearly she's unhappy in this relationship and she's not going to get anything out of it until she finds something to be happy with, which isn't in this relationship. So now she's actually asking questions. Am I happy in this relationship? Do I enjoy seeing Eric? No. And with forming your own opinions, it's such a hard process to figure out that you are in an abusive relationship, especially with how clueless I feel that she is, especially because she says play as though it's a game, which is significantly downplaying this relationship. This is not a game. This is an abusive, toxic relationship. I'm tired of not loving you. My heart wants to hold you.
I'm tired of not loving you. My heart wants to hold you.
So here she talks about how she's tired, she's exhausted, she's burnt out of being in this relationship. She's tired of not being happy, of not being herself, and she's tired of not having opinions anymore. She's tired of being hurt and having to forgive people over and over again for their actions, which keep on being repeated. There's nothing to forgive. And she's tired of doing this for so long. But she doesn't say that. She says, I'm tired of not loving you, which implies that she loved him at some point. And then after all his actions and everything he's done, she realizes, I don't love you. And she's tired of being in a loveless relationship. That's what she's tired of. When she says, my heart wants to hold you, what she's saying is that part of me still wants to love you. Part of me still wants to care about you. But after everything you've done, after all your actions, it's so hard to not see how awful of a person you are. But there is a part of me that still wants to care about you and still wants to love you, and it's making me stay with you and not letting me leave. And that's the part of her heart, the part that feels sympathy, that wants to hold him still after everything. The next line is, but I know the rules.
Hold you, but I know the rules.
She repeats I know a lot, which makes it seem like she's trying to convince herself that she knows what's going on. She knows what he's doing to her. And then the rules, again, signifies that this is a game, which again downplays it, like I talked about. But it is not a game. It is real. This is real life. And she's like, I know the rules. I know how a relationship is supposed to work. I know how I'm supposed to love you, and you're supposed to love me, and you're supposed to treat me right, and I'm supposed to treat you right. But I can't do that when you're doing all these awful things to me. She's seen media. She's seen people talk about it. She's seen her friends probably talk about their lovely relationship. The next line is, blue light, dark room, the white of your teeth as you smile at my trembling shoulders.
Blue light, dark room, the white of your teeth as you smile at my trembling shoulders.
Such a powerful line that she sings with such gut, and it's coming from inside of her. That's what it sounds like. She sings it with such power compared to a lot of her other lines that have gone from high to low, very soft and peaceful. But this is her real. She's come to the realization that she's in an abusive relationship. She's sick of being with Eric. She's sick of all of this. And blue light instills the idea that she's seeing something different. She isn't seeing this lovely man that she comes home to every day. She's seeing an awful person that she's been stuck in a relationship with for maybe even for at most years. And that's too long. And she's seeing this awful person smiling, grinning, however evil way you want to put it, smiling at her trembling shoulders as she's probably crying or sobbing her heart out because she's realizing that she's been ruining her life, because she's realizing that she has been treated awfully and she's wasted time on this insignificant man who is smiling at her because she's sad. He's enjoying how unhappy she is. He is enjoying the fact that she is in pain. Blue light is showing a new way of her thinking, of how she thinks of this man, how he looks under the light. He doesn't look like a green flag. He looks like a big-ass red flag. The white of your teeth. White is supposed to symbolize pureness, but right now it just symbolizes a manipulative smile that isn't happy. Okay, next line. But your skin. Did you notice your skin? It cries a soft weep like mine.
But your skin, did you notice your skin? It cries a soft weep like mine.
His skin is crying. That is insane. Hurt people hurt people. That's what it's showing. That's the revelation she's come to. This blue light that was shining and showing her a new idea was showing the fact that he is a hurt person who was probably hurt in his early or late childhood, whenever he was hurt by somebody else who he probably also loved and also cared about, and now in a response to that trauma is hurting Mitski. It cries a soft weep like mine. She sings mine for so long because it is such an insane thought that he is feeling the exact same pain that you are. Eric and Mitski are feeling such similar emotions at one timeline or another, at one time period or another. At one age or another, they were feeling such similar emotions, and yet now Mitski is the victim and Eric is the abuser, and that is insane. And it happens so much. That is such a common theme in media, in real life. It is such a common theme that the abused becomes the abuser, and that is exactly what happens. Did you notice your skin? Did you come to realize that you are acting exactly how you were treated in the past? Did you happen to notice that you are abusing me just like how you were abused in your childhood? Did you happen to notice that? You are hurting me the same way that the last person who hurt you hurt you. It cries a soft weep. It is also trembling. Your shoulders are also trembling. You are just as hurt as Mitski is. Eric is just as hurt as Mitski is. Last line. I'll sell my whole to you. What's my price? How about just a part of you? 'Cause I want.
My heart to you. What's my price? How about just a part of you? 'Cause I want.
I'll sell my entire body to you. Why? Because I want. She doesn't finish the line. Probably because she doesn't know what the hell she wants. She doesn't know what she wants because the entire time that she's been with Eric, she hasn't had opinions. She has had zero control over anything in her life, over anyone around her, including Eric, that now she doesn't know what she wants. But she just knows that she wants a part of him, whether to remember what an abuser looks like, or just to make him so. Maybe she just wants a part of him as karma, as his karma. She doesn't know. She just wants a part of him, and she's willing to sell her whole for that, because again, she has been in an abusive relationship for so long that it's hard to see what is and isn't real. It's hard to see that her whole has a huge value. She can't see that, and that's the meaning of Eric. Losing yourself over a person who is an abuser who was abused. It is a masterpiece and probably the most underrated Mitski song to date. At least one of the most underrated Mitski songs. My name is Alice. That is all. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.